20th century British atheist Bertrand Russell was one of the world's most famous thinkers during his lifetime and was the author of the book, Why I Am Not a Christian. In that book, he argued with presumed certainty that man is the product of causes which had no prevision of the end they were achieving, that his origin, his growth, his hopes and fears, his loves, and his beliefs are but the outcome of accidental co-locations of atoms, that no fire, no heroism, no intensity of thought and feeling can preserve an individual life beyond the grave. That is the bleak picture of unbelief. But Russell at least deserves some credit for his logical consistency. If we are merely accumulations of matter in motion, then the grave is indeed the conclusion. Without truth as an anchor, it should be no wonder that a century of evolutionary teaching has resulted in a generation in which things as basic as male and female, right and wrong, are now clouded in confusion. Suicide rates rise to record highs. America faces an opioid crisis, and the news brings reports of the latest school shooting just about every week. If we are, as Russell said, the accidental result of atoms randomly banging into each other, then there really is no ultimate difference between developing a polio vaccine or gunning down dozens of people. It's just atoms moving this way or that, and all of it will be gone soon enough. But the events of Easter Sunday tell us something different. If Jesus did not rise from the dead, then as Paul says, our faith is useless, and it doesn't matter what we do. But Jesus did rise from the dead on Easter Sunday. The tomb was empty, and the crucified Lord has arisen. Because Jesus is forever alive, you and I are extended the invitation to everlasting life. Because Jesus overcame death itself, we can have eternal life with Him, which means our lives matter. The things we do, the jobs we carry out, the families we raise, the deeds we do for others, it all matters eternally because Jesus is Lord.